When we built down here, we started our fire preparation before the building went up. We put the building in the centre of a paddock so that there wasn't any trees or any fire lines coming up towards the house. And we also put in irrigation systems and small paddocks around the house so that if there was a fire, we could put livestock into them and protect them with the green grass and the irrigation.
I burn my understory, the fuel load in the understory of my bush, and if you look physically at the buildings on the property, they're generally speaking pretty well separated from bush and fire load. And I have a 6 million gallon dam with a big Grundfos pump, so I can pump endless amount of water in the event of a fire, plus I have a firefighting unit, plus I have a motorbike with a tank on it. So I have equipment, but the catch-22 with the 2016 fire was that the power went off. And of course, the minute I lost power, I was unable to pump water.
The main thing is to get rid of the fuel around the house, and the things you don't want burned, get rid of the fuel. And there's nothing there to burn. The fire will be easy to control, but if you've got bushes and stuff growing right up to your house, it doesn't matter if they're green or what colour they are. When it's hot and burning like that, they'll still burn, and they'll burn your house with it. We've always had a large generator here so that we can make enough electricity here to run our farm, to run the dairy, because the dairy is a big consumer of electricity. And the biggest challenge was the build-up of refuse on the sides of the roads and rubbish on the sides of the road. The fires were pretty easy to put out in the paddocks, but as soon as they got on the side of the road, there was that much bush and dry material there that the flames flared right up, and you can't put them out when they're like that. But when it's only a little fire so high, it's quite easy to run along and put the fire out.
Well, when we first came here, we put a bore in and I put 2 big tanks in. Nobody ever dreamt that we were going to lose town water. Nobody thought about, the power's going to go out at the dam, and then the fire's that bad, nobody can get back to the dam to put the diesel pumps on. But luckily we had the bore, the tanks, generators.
Preparedness was something for us that we were able to have equipment that was ready to go. Hoses in working order, sprinklers ready to be used. But also be well aware of what's happening here in the local area. So if there was a fire, act quickly and be prepared in that way. Talking to the neighbours, getting that rapport. A fire can happen any time, and we do get fires. It's not that we don't get fires. If you don't have a conversation early enough, nothing will happen. So if you can have that conversation and have a decent conversation about your preparedness, your neighbour's preparedness, the Shire's preparedness, the government's preparedness, DPAW's preparedness, it's just having that ability to be able to understand what the issues are, if there's an issue, or what deficiencies there are, if there's any deficiencies.
Hindsight's a bit of a bummer, really. You just got to deal with it on the day, and no matter what it throws at you. We've got a plan in place now. I've taught Lynn how to start the irrigation pump up, and if worst comes to worst, we're pretty safe here. So things have changed a fair bit. So yes, we're pretty well protected here now, but it's an expensive exercise and a lesson to learn, I'm afraid.
There are 3 ways a house can catch alight: direct flames, radiant heat, and ember attacks. A well-prepared home can be easier for you and firefighters to defend. The Property Owner's Manual has detailed steps for preparing your home and can be found on the DFAS website. A well-prepared home is your responsibility.